Welcome. My name is Nancy, and I am going to be kind of walking you through the appointment today. I am excited to be able to go ahead and share a squee party with you, and I know some of you probably have never experienced this, so let me just kind of walk you through kind of the living room and how it's going to work. First of all, to your right, you're going to see, and it may not be to your right if you're on your phone, but on a tablet, your iPad, or on your computer, it's going to be to the right. There's a chat room, and we can communicate that way. I can ask you questions, you can ask me questions, we can have private chats, we can have group chats, and right down at the bottom is where you can go ahead and type in your information. So feel free to do that as we go. Also, there is a option for you to be able to show products, it says. You can check that, and sometimes on like a laptop or whatever, it'll say in this post. And so then you'll just click on that little tab underneath my video and it'll show products. So the idea behind having the products there is, as we're talking about the products, is for you to be able to go ahead and take your mouse or even your fingertip and just click on the star that's right by that product. And then it saves it into your favorites, which is kind of neat, because then at the end, if there's been some products that you've been interested in, you can just go to your favorites rather than having to scroll through all the products to try to find it, that they're right there. So feel free to do that. If you are looking for a product and you don't happen to see it, don't worry about it. Just in the chat room, just go ahead and just put it there, and I will make sure that you get that into your favorites, or because it may not be in that group. Okay, so that's the first thing, that's the way for us to be able to communicate. And of course I want to get to know you a little bit, but I wanted you to get to know me too. Like I said, my name is Nancy, and I kind of grew up more as a tomboy. My mom never used any cosmetics or skincare products, and I didn't either. I grew up with 3 brothers, and I always had pretty good skin. I never had a lot of breakout or anything, so I just never really kind of thought there was a need for it, and I thought my skin looked pretty good. So as a young adult, I ran into a Mary Kay beauty consultant, and her skin looked flawless. Her makeup was beautiful, and she asked me if I'd like to have a demonstration, and I readily accepted, and because she said it was free, and I just didn't know anything about it. And so she came to my home and did a demonstration and kind of showed me how to apply everything. And I just, for the first time, and I was almost 30, I felt like when I looked in the mirror, I just felt beautiful. I felt my skin was beautiful. I loved the way that the makeup looked. I just felt great. So I went ahead and I wanted everything, but I couldn't afford everything. So I got what I could that night, and then I booked a party. And so kind of that's one of the reasons that I want to encourage you to go ahead and make a purchase today, because it's going to help your hostess get a discount. And that's a big part of how we are helping our customers to get all the products that they like, is that if they share with their friends, then they can get a discount. And so hopefully you might even consider hosting a party as well, because that'll help you get products at a discount. And so that's really kind of how I got started. And I really loved the fact that she took care of me and was always aware of what products I was using, and just kept records, like I say, on me, and just was really helpful, and just made it super easy for me to kind of transition from being not a makeup user and skincare user into somebody that really kind of was more into it. I kind of was excited because prior to using Mary Kay products, I had never gotten a compliment on my skin, and after a couple months of using Mary Kay, I actually was getting compliments on healthy, beautiful, smooth looking skin. So it just motivated me to keep using it. People really do notice healthy skin, and they will compliment you on it. So if you haven't received a compliment yet lately, maybe we need to try some of our products. So anyway, without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and hear about you. So why don't you share kind of what you do with your time during the day, and how you know our hostess, okay?